to boast so far this campaign, but he and Jake Cooper and Tristan Kramer will be the intended targets of this long throw-in by Ballo, dealt with by Blues and then hit ferociously on the volley from distance. And Cundle it was, forcing Beadle into action. Beadle's already displayed on so many occasions in his 6 starts how competent he is with his feet. Of course, that's one of the major pulls that saw Blues acquire his services this season on loan from Brighton. Here he is again, the Blues goalkeeper, ball at his feet outside his box, looks to clip towards that left-hand side. Delightful ball to find Demarai Gray, even better touch. And he tees up Peck, look to pull the strings. A Stansfield snapshot from the edge of the box.
An absolutely brilliant diag from Beadle to Gray.
And Doyle just linking defence to attack at the moment for Blues splendidly. He certainly is the outlet. But when there's passing lanes like that, the centre-backs can do it themselves. Neumann picks out Dux, and Dux on for Roberts. Roberts one-on-one with Cooper, not where he wants to be. Roberts into the penalty area. It comes all the way for Peck through the crowd!
Wow.
And Peck, just as he did on Saturday, fires in the opener for Blues.
Again, doing his little trickery, getting in. Not a bad ball into the box, but just goes over the head of Dux, and it just lands to Peck here, just right on the edge. Left foot strike into the bottom corner, through bodies. Fantastic finish. Again, it's been a bit of a cagey game, but what a strike now. What a way to go 1-0 up. Just lands perfectly, sits down, lovely, taken down just on his chest, perfectly lands to his left, and just brilliant, powerful strike into that bottom corner.
Disturbed the homeostasis of this Millwall side. They're just looking to build a head of steam now. Negley, bit of space to drive towards goal. Beadle got everything behind that, just as Negley did. But Mitchell can flick it back to Cooper, who can square it to Kramer. Loose touch from Harding, picked up by Stansfield, inside Millwall territory. Marvin Dux shouts to double the lead before half-time. Stansfield pulls it back to Gray. And Demarai Gray turns it in for 2. Blues tighten our grip at the end of the first half, right on the stroke of half-time.
It's a block at the back, you know, weren't rushing anything, wanted to just keep our position forward, and again, just Stansfield just pouncing on a loose ball. Keeper was actually off his line at this time. I thought he was going to go for it. And just playing in Dux again. Lovely slide pass. Gray just peeling off from the back. You know, when these three are flowing up top, it is so good to see, and when they're on the same page, and just a lovely little finish from Gray. Beautifully pulled across by Stansfield, and again, it's just he just pounces on these loose balls.
Get up to speed and get into the rhythm of what Chris Davies and the machine are doing here at St Andrews, and he's stuck to that task and taken to it like a duck to water. And here it is again, spraying the ball out to the far side. Millwall down the right hand side, he comes again. Uwacha's cross into the penalty area, away by Harding, only as far as Cochrane! Oh, what a hit from Alex Cochrane! What a goal from the Blues left back! Well, he had a supporting role at the weekend. He takes centre stage at the start of the second half with a pile driver from the edge of the box.
The second half, Blues have just been brilliant at this today in terms of just, you know, spraying the ball wide, giving it to Roberts. You know, we're creating space from runs off. Again, it's a really decent ball back into the box, and we're just so good at picking up seconds, and what a strike. Wow, just left foot, it's, you know, and it's still potentially, it's central of the goal, but it's coming with such pace, potentially just gets the tiniest of little nicks, but that is absolutely Cochrane's goal, and what a strike that is.
Maybe benefited from that slight deflection which put the ball off Crocombe's path, but take nothing away from the technique, He will not hit a ball sweeter than that for a while. Blues have Millwall pegged back. We lead by 3-0 in firm control. Stansfield, slick, Anderson, flashed across the face, Kyogo couldn't arrive in time to turn it at the back post. Blues are classy and we are oozing with confidence. And Jay Stansfield and Keshi Anderson on a wavelength of their own. How cheeky was that?
Such confidence, and again, you know, Anderson, he did it the other day where he started on this on a wet Tuesday night in Birmingham. He's not switched onto it.
Doyle first to it again. He's been unplayable tonight. And this is Patrick Roberts. And Roberts tees up Anderson. Cute ball into Stansfield, looking to barrel his way through. And Stano on the score sheet, 2 out of 4. A finish born out of pure determination, pure perseverance.
Again, just rips through centre side. Roberts, brilliant, always driving inside with his left foot. Anderson has been brilliant since he's come on, and just, you know, maybe a little bit of a fortunate touch going through, but it's the determination of Stansfield that just takes it forward, and it's 4 for Birmingham now. And Stansfield has been so deserving of this goal today. His work rate, his passion, he picks up loose balls.
Paik challenging in the midfield, all a bit scrappy as the ball finally drops to Kundal. Dispossessed by Doyle. And here comes Kyogo, and Kyogo's in, 1-on-1, Kyogo! Blocked by Crocombe, the goalkeeper, who produces the save.
Oh, it's there. He doesn't stop. Listen, again, he creates these opportunities. Again, the angle is just cut off slightly. You know, we build again, he gets himself into a really dangerous position. Closed down again, I think, by Kramer. Just can't hit the target on that second one. You score a goal directly before the half and directly after the half. That is a killer blow to an opposition team. That just the timings of the goals really just, you know, deflate you.
And there's the final whistle.